In a world which is ever more individualistic and isolated, we are asking the question, what does it look like to be the community of Jesus? How do we make this often broken, often messy thing into the full picture that he dreamed of? The Maori people of New Zealand have a metaphor which is helpful for this, that of the Harakeke, or the flax plant. At the centre of the Harakeke is the rito. They are the vulnerable inner shoots who must be protected at all costs. One layer out is the awhi rito, the slightly more mature leaves whose job it is to carry those most vulnerable within them. And then finally, the tupuna, the leaves on the outside who are buffeted and worn by the weather and by the rain and the wind and sacrifice themselves for the good of the Harakeke. The picture of the Harakeke shows us that a healthy community is one that is growing, not necessarily in numbers or in size, but in depth of understanding of the community that Jesus calls us to. Like the rito, a healthy community is one where the most vulnerable are safe, where those who have been the victims of horrific abuse because of class, of gender, of race or orientation can find a safe place where they are protected. Like the awhi rito, a healthy community is one where we are all growing in maturity and realizing it's not about us, and we must serve and we must care for those most vulnerable. And like the tupuna, a healthy community is one where we are all growing to sacrifice and to lay down our lives to the elements, to the wind, the rain, and those on the edges. The whole point of the Harakeke is to grow up, to grow out, to care for the poor, to love the unloved, to hold the rejected, to welcome the stranger, to clothe the naked, to feed the hungry, and to free the prisoner. And the story of the Harakeke is that if we will remember it is not about us, then we will become the community that Jesus dreamed of.